I am supposed to be another man's woman.
Lovelies, I came across this video where this black woman is actually sharing the reason why a lot of women do not want to actually get married. There are so many reasons out there, but she shared something that she encountered with a married. And I'm just gonna roll the clip as well as the stitches I was able to put together, because a lot of people are just out there giving up their own opinions. So I was just able to put it up. I'm just gonna roll it. Leave me your own thought in the comment section, and do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for, informative relationship tips and all of that. So, all right, lovelies, let's dive into it.
I see why women are not getting married, because one thing these married men have is the audacity. So I'm literally just getting back from brunch, about to get ready again to go meet another friend at another lounge for her birthday get together. So as me and my friend are sitting down, this one guy, like, the waitress came over and was like, hey, the guy over there said the tab is on him. Like, she just covered up like the receipt, like the receipt was already paid. And I was like, oh, okay, because we were waiting for the check. So I was like, oh, okay, that was so sweet. So, I'm looking back and I'm like waving, like I'm saying thank you. And so I pulled up the number. I put up the receipt and it has a number on the back. So I'm like, well, who is this number for, me or my friend? So I'm like, who did he get this number to? Because even if he didn't give it to me, I just want to thank him. Like, that was really sweet, because he really didn't have to do that. My friend, she uploaded the TikTok video. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, like, he didn't have to do that. So he was like, oh, it's for one with the long hair. My friend had a little cut, like, so obviously it wasn't her. So I was like, okay. So I texted him like, thank you. Although I'm like spoken for, I'm like, let me just say thank you, because that's the nice thing to do, right? So I said thank you, and then on the way back, I'm like, all right, let me just thank you. So my friend, like, just send him a text, tell him that you're spoken for, but just, like, say thank you again, yada yada. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that. So I'll send a text. I'm like, thank you so much. I really appreciate you for what you did. You know what this man sends back and said? I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all, look at this. I said, thank you. That was really nice of you, and God bless. He says, hey, I think this is literally a few minutes ago. He says, hey, I think you're beautiful, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity. I am a 6-figured married lawyer and would love some company, as I am not getting some at home, because my wife is a busy stay-at-home mom tending to our twins. I do have a partner who I do want a partner who I can be intimate with, but I cannot give any finances. It would be pure pleasure for us both. How does that sound? I responded, you have lost your damn mind. Nobody with morals and sense is doing this. And not only that, you got the nerve to not get any hush money. Please get off my phone, sir. We're losing recipes. Back in the day, if you wanted a side piece, at least you could afford one or wanted to buy one. Like, what was her name? She was on a TV show. She was a side piece, but like, he was like paying her everything. I forgot who had a side piece. I literally forgot the name of the people. Was it Jock and Carly Red? It was somebody of Love and Hip Hop. They had a side piece. Or was that Kirk? Somebody had a side piece, and they was like paying for everything. At least you gonna do it right. I'm a taken woman and everything. I'm just like, this is some BS. Are you insane? Another reason why I'm starting to believe women should absolutely not get married.
Fellas, I got a question, like, for real. And I really want to know this. This is for men. This is for married men, specifically. I'm sorry, I meant to say this. If y'all know y'all gonna cheat on your wife, right? You want to go out here and cheat on your wife. Why in the hell do you look for women who are single? Why do you not date another married woman? Someone who's on the same page as you, right? I just really want to know this. And no, I'm not in this situation, because some of y'all try to say that bullshit. But I was just on Instagram and Summer Walker was talking about it, and I really want to know.
I don't want to get married. Yeah. I don't want any of these women. I think women definitely do the same thing too. It's like we've had this string of bad relationships, so then we convince ourselves that we don't want to get married, or we say I'd rather be single. But you can't say you'd rather be single if you've never experienced a real man. Yes. You are saying you don't want to be married to those men, to those mistakes. But sometimes you don't even know what exists
until you feel that.
Like, you don't even think about marriage until you feel it with somebody.
Exactly.
You like, oh, wait.
So you turned off by the idea
Right.
of doing it with the wrong person, for sure.
Yeah.
And I think, like you were saying, men don't, or you might have said, Troy, men don't want to feel like they're giving up, you know, that. But I think women are the same. Like, our fear sometimes is giving up our independence.
Innocent. Like, no, none of that stuff is
First of
innocent. If you
all-
won't do it in front of your spouse,
No.
it ain't innocent.
There's no such thing as a innocent
It's
flirtation.
an oxymoron.
Yeah, when you're married, there's no such thing as we're innocently flirting. No, the flirting period is off the table because you're now giving attention in a manner in which is uncomfortable if your partner was there.
Exactly.
It's inappropriate.
Oh, this is innocent. Like, no, none of that stuff.
Something I think is weird is when men are in relationships and they still have the urge to check out other women. And this goes for married men too. And then they would validate their actions by saying, well, I'm in a whole committed relationship. It doesn't matter if I window shop, I can still look. I feel like if you're looking or if you still feel a need to look, then what you have is not satisfying you enough. Now, I never said that you cannot acknowledge the fact that there's other attractive people out there, but I'm saying that it's not always a necessity to look at other people in that way. So for every woman who passes by with big breasts and a big butt, I don't gotta turn my head and look at every single woman. And some men would try to justify this by saying, well, all men do it. It's okay, all men are like this. No, all men aren't like that.
Women get really offended when I tell them this, but the reality is men are babies, yeah, they really are babies. Now when the wife, and this is not her fault, but when you have kids with women, when they naturally have kids and all of these things, they are designed to just focus on the children. It's how we're designed biologically. We have the hormones, we have the obsession, we get so much oxytocin from just kissing that child. What happens then is she doesn't even see her husband anymore. So he comes into his home and almost feels like a stranger in his own home because it's like mom and baby, they're so connected. Baby's always a bit like connected to mom. She can't switch off. He'll go for dinner with his wife and she's thinking about the baby. Slowly that husband feels more and more neglected. And what happens then is, because it's so weird to say to your wife, why are you always with the baby? Can you give me a kiss instead? It's such a weird conversation to have. So what they end up doing is seeking that attention elsewhere. Now, it's not all men. Some men dive into the parenthood with their wife. They hold their wife's hand and go straight into the children. But other men, especially if they didn't receive a lot of love growing up, they need that personalized attention. So when they're not getting it from their partner, instead of communicating it, they go source it somewhere else. Women get...
To all the married men out there who like to cheat, the lady you think is better than your wife, she's only good to you because she's not living with you.
30-plus-year-old married man flirted with me, and that too at a workplace. My thing over here is that when you're already in a committed relationship, there's someone who's waiting for you, there's someone who trusts you. I am supposed to be another man's woman. I only want him to flirt with me. I don't want anyone and everyone out there to just randomly flirt. After that guy did that, it really made me question what's going on in today's world. Don't values matter? If similar things have happened to you in your workplace, someone just explicitly flirting with you, verbally, physically, please do go and report it to the HR or to the police even, because according to the police, verbal flirting is considered workplace harassment. Some of us might think, oh no, he just verbally flirted with me. That's okay. We have to report on even the smallest things that make us uncomfortable. Reason being, right? Imagine another female enters the company who's probably younger than you, and she has to go through such uncomfortable events also. When you report it, you end it with you. You don't let it continue, which is why it's so important to immediately take action when you feel that something wrong is going on.
Like, seriously, for me, it's even the audacity for me. Like, this man went ahead to give the reasons why he actually want to flirt with this young lady. That's the first video that I staged. So this young lady talked about how she actually went to a restaurant with her friend, and they happened to, eating and all of that, and it got to time of them to pay up their bills. Then the waitress rather actually brought up the bill, and it's been already been taken care of. Like it's been paid by someone. So when someone offers to be nice, you have to just say thank you. So she actually said thank you and all of that. And in the notes, that's the bill, there is a number there. So he actually put up his number, and on getting home, the lady decided to maybe she call him again and thank him for actually paying for her bills, which is so it's something that you have to do to just show gratitude if somebody offers to help you, because it's not easy when someone pays up your bills. So the next thing the man have to say was to send her a message, telling her that he is a lawyer with a woman, that married lawyer with kids, and the wife happens to be so busy with the kids and blah blah blah, with so many things that he apparently he warned her. But the thing is that he's married, and the woman he's married to is a stay-at-home mom that is so busy with the kids. And this actually got me thinking so loud. So this man will get married to a woman who will put up all her career, who will purse everything that makes her who she is, or because she decided to raise kids. Most times even the husbands that will talk these women into being a stay-at-home mom, raising kids and taking care of your homes, while you are so free to go out there, pursue your career, do your business, and still have time to actually flirt with other women, while your wife is so busy raising your children at home, raising them at home with the mental issue that comes with raising kids, with the frustration that comes with raising kids. But all you could do to this woman, all you could do to thank her, was to actually start flirting out with other women, with other ladies you felt that they are so free and they will have time for you. Why is it that these men, they actually want to get married just to have that title of being married? Majority of them are just married to have the title that they are married with a woman that is actually serving them, raising their kids. Then when they come out, they become a married man. While the wife is at home, enslaving about, cleaning the house, taking care of the kids, while you are all out there with all your mistresses, with why are these men so ungrateful? Why are these men so selfish? This is the reason why there are so many, child-free by choice women, because a lot of women have had it up to here. So many women are getting tired of all these sacrifices. After everything, next thing you have to hear is, okay, he's asking for a divorce because he's already exhausted your youthful age. He's already exhausted the time you were supposed to use to build your own career, take care of yourself. The time you're supposed to use to become a professional stuff or whatever you want to do with your life. He's done with you. He's just done with you because you've given him what he wants. There is a video I posted that so many men are just getting married not because they love these women in their life. They just getting married because they want to have this title and they want someone that they can maybe enslave, or they want someone that will serve them, worship them. Sometimes I usually, come from women that talks about, okay, I'm done with men. I don't want to have anything to do with men and all of that, because I am someone that also, like to hear from the other side. But this right here made me to think of so many things, like those stay-at-home women. Seriously, They'll still come back after cheating around. They'll still come back and still act as if everything is normal. And they'll have the guard to actually ask a woman what she brings to the table. What she brings to the table. Seriously. This is why a lot of women out there chose to be single. They chose to pursue their career. Because these men are not even helping out. They're not helping out. A woman with such sacrifice, you still have the nerves. You still want to actually cheat on her. You were even so proud telling your to-be mistress how she's so busy with your kids, with your own kids. With your kids. You guys had this agreement together to raise kids. But you could not even support her. You are now seeing it as if she's so busy with these kids that she doesn't have time for you. I know that a lot of women, when they get married, bringing up kids, raising kids is something that is another thing. It's another school or in between. But if you don't want to have kids, it's something you have to discuss with your spouse instead of cheating. It's something you have to, okay, if it's only one baby you want to have. There is a video also posted where this man was giving the reasons why this man cheat, because, okay, the wives are so busy and all of that. Like, you should be able to compromise. You should be able to help. If it's only one child you want to give birth to, it's only 2 children, and you can actually, help your wife go through all these things, you could just do it. No one is forcing you to get married. Don't get married and try to hold this person that is just all there for you. Maybe she's at home trying to think like, okay, my husband is out there, building our family while I do that. But you have this time to go around, cheat with the level of things that's going on right now, and you come back home, look at the face of your kids, look at the face of your wife, and you pretend as if everything is okay. Like, seriously, this is why a lot of women don't want to get married. Women do not want to get married because of all of this. Like, seriously, Lovelies. Anyways, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Leave your commentaries, and I will see you, Lovelies, when I upload the next one.